Previously on Medzy's America.
And wings air. That is an incorrect analysis.
How strong are those beams, the thing that connects the thing?
So we should not talk.
It's chicken. Oh, there's some hookers. Crackheads driving by. Oh, we ready?
Yeah.
Come back in. Oh, the other one's coming out.
It was my last full day in Washington, and even though Abby had made sure I had enough food and Snapple Apple to last me for months, I once again became curious about this so-called Walmart. As word on the street was there existed an even bigger one here than the one I had been inside back in California. I had become acquainted with Abby's housemate Antoine, a military veteran, who generously offered to journey with me to this giant Walmart.
We kind of look down upon Walmart. Some of us like
Really?
Target.
Yeah.
Target.
I like your lights here. They're different to ours. We don't have these hanging Twin Peaks type lights.
Well, welcome to American Eating 101.
Yeah.
Things they don't show you in regular America, you're going to see in Walmart. It is the true quintessential picture of the average American life. The Walton family is so rich.
Oh, they own it. I don't know about
Yes.
that. That's a.
The Walton family is in one of the top points of 1% of the country.
Yeah.
They're so rich, they decided in Arkansas to build a museum, an art gallery
Yeah.
that you can't even find. You have to make a certain amount of money to even know where the art gallery is.
The Walton family, a bunch of upper-class twats, greedy, affluent, born into money. 'Tis not a wonder they would go on to not give half a shit about the health and well-being of the general public.
It's because, like I said, see, this is Walmart. This is Walmart.
Yeah. It's an
You know
example
your
of the
Walmart.
assholes
This is what you
that
gotta
hang
do
out at Walmart.
And it-
I was struck once again by the overwhelming choice of unhealthy items, a veritable sea of delicious demise and gluttonous gluten-free gimmickry.
This is typical
I mean,
American fare.
that is huge.
This
Yeah.
is one burger.
Yeah.
Okay, this is typical American food. 38 grams of fat, saturated fat, 75% of your saturated fat.
Wow.
But wait, there's a silver lining. It's gluten.
It's gluten free, so it's fine.
Slapping it on your Texas toast. It's MSG free. This is
Holy shit. That's the biggest mayonnaise thing I've ever seen. Who's going through that? Like a family of 50?
Eat hog maws confiscated from a Harlem sanctuary. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by the Schaefer Award Theater and will not star Natalie Woods and Steve McQueen or Bullwinkle and Julia. The revolution will not give you
I don't know what any of this is. Apple Jacks. The only one I recognize is Fruit Loops. Look at all these meats and wieners.
Yeah, lots of wings.
Yeah,
America loves their wings.
they do.
Love long cylindrical pieces of meat in their
NBC will not be able to predict the winner.
Well, I like how you sell alcohol in your supermarket, because we can't do that. We have a special bottle shop for that. But I'm sort of more of a bourbon guy myself, mainly. Like I'm kind of bourbon whiskey guy.
Canadian whiskey.
Yeah, I've been looking all around the country for something called Boss Hog Whistle Pig.
The search for the elusive whistle pig continues. A beverage made further famous by appearances in AMC's hit series Breaking Bad, Whistle Pig has achieved somewhat of a mythical status in my mind. Distilled in Canada and bottled on Whistle Pig Farm in Vermont, this rare top-shelf whiskey is my favourite type of whiskey, a rye. Rye whiskey, in my opinion, is much more complex and delicious than any of your Ponzi corn-based varietals, and the rumours that Whistle Pig is king of the ryes has made the locating of this particular booze here even more mission critical.
We got some Australian stuff here, Yellowtail. That's from us, yeah. They shipped that out from Australia, yeah. Product of Australia. I feel at home already.
Don't act like we never did nothing. We make burgers with alcohol. We make chicken and alcohol. We got beer can, roasted chicken. We actually opened up a can of beer. Seriously.
Wow.
True recipe. We open up a can of beer, take a raw chicken, a whole chicken, and we shove it up his ass. Seriously.
Really?
And we sit the ass and we put the chicken ass in with the can up, and we roast the bastard, and the beer soaks into the chicken.
Oh my God, there's cherry. That's coming with me. I'm going to get this cherry one because that's insane that there's a cherry flavour. Yeah, if you want to grow those thighs, this is the place to do it. What is that, man?
Yes, this
Antoine,
is cheese.
what is
This is cheese, bro.
that stick of cheese? That's going to last you like 3 months.
There are grapes
Yeah.
that taste like cotton candy.
Really? That's insane.
You ever wonder how good GMOs are?
Yeah.
Here it is. Right? If you ever wonder how the hell those strawberries get to be as big as my fist, it's usually because of Monsanto.
Okay, so they're not healthy either. What in the hell is this? Like a little hot dog stand of pizzas.
There was even a public pizza oven to avoid any unnecessary bending and turning on of the home oven. Why waste the time when fat cells could be busily adding themselves to your ass as you gobble down a full-size pizza on the way home in the car? Efficient.
That's insane.
Next, we check out something very important to many Americans. Guns.
Australia, Walmart sells guns.
Well, we're going to have to see that. They're not going to believe me.
Certain places in Texas, you are actually given a gun if you voted.
They're not going to check out your mental history.
NRA, National Rifle Association, it's all about the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms.
Yeah.
Of course, they don't tell you the rest of that amendment, but you just need to know.
You just know that bit. So, do you know these guns? Do you know what kind of guns they are?
Yeah, we have your typical long barrel shotgun Remington right there, right? We have just a basic 220 rifles. Hunting rifles. They did get smart. Walmart did stop selling the infamous AR-15 rifles, but they were here last
They
month.
were actually here.
Oh, yeah, nothing says ego boosting like a big freaking magnum in your hand.
Yeah, so that's a working thing. That's why they've locked it in the thing.
Yeah, it is correct.
Yeah, so, but these aren't locked up. Someone could just grab one of them.
Oh, they had a little thing on it.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Because, that looks like a sniper rifle to me.
Exactly. And that's what we do. We make things that make you feel like you killed.
Yeah.
Watermelon that oozes slime
When you shoot it. Wow, that is incredible. That's another world, that.
That's Reese's Pieces are great.
I might try that. That looks good.
Yeah,
What would you eat? Any of it? None of it.
None of it. These are today's Twinkies, right? They still last 20 years, but they put some chocolate on.
Okay, I'm going to grab one of them.
Oh, there you go.
And do you pay for a bag here?
You don't pay for the bag.
And I hear this guy's like an asshole, people tell me.
As a black person, I refuse to speculate and tell you about that, but we're just going to say that it's good to have the Harriet Tubman $20 from me.
Is that coming, is it? They're changing that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah, he looks like an asshole to me anyway. Pennies, and I'm wondering what the point is of having pennies. We don't have those.
We wonder sometimes.
With Antoine firmly on board with the hunt for Whistle Pig, we head off to try a variety of liquor stores in the area. And I like how you can drink in the car. Is this totally legal or am I being illegal here?
You are legal. Very nice car right there.
That looks like a Raven.
Yes. But you see, he don't give a damn. This is America. I'll stand on your shit and cuss you.
Yeah.
And he's sitting up there, and people are looking at him, and he's just flipping them, the finger.
Yep.
Can the bird flip a bird? I don't know.
You might be able to. Funny to us only because we see an Australian flag maybe twice a year, like it's not a common thing to have a flag around.
Flag, flag, flag. What the flag?
Another
See the
flag.
flag? case you forgot about the flag, we just left 15 seconds ago.
Yeah, I've seen a flag like every sort of 50 feet.
America has flags like gang signs.
It looks better. I like the building better.
Much cleaner.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. No whistle kids, but
Yeah, but we'll find something that. If you're saying this is good, I think this one is going to be the guy. This is our guy. Well, these stick together, I've noticed. So
They do.
I'm
You
kind
gotta
of
be
a bit
careful.
more careful than Australian money.
Yeah. Take more than Australian money?
So do I tip you, or is that?
no, we never done
Yes,
that.
you do. Enjoy your vacation.
Washington is an open carry state.
Oh, it's open carry. So what's that mean?
That means that they're allowed to hold their guns on their side at all times.
Everyone. So you need a gun license, but that's easy to get. And so any
I have a
old.
harder time finding weed. Well, let me help you out with something about America and their guns. When you take a man's gun, it's like taking their right to procreate. You're literally taking his penis.
Yeah. It's like a thing. See, it's strange. That's a cultural thing because we don't have that, and without that, we don't feel that same sense of loss of pride or whatever it is.
We have heterosexuals, we have homosexuals, we have amosexuals.
Yeah, so they're just creaming over the bullets and the guns. All right, Antoine, we're going into just a standard American liquor store.
Finally, we miraculously locate the rare whistle pig, but it turns out to be over 170 US a bottle in this location. Despite its rarity, my travels so far have made me too poor to justify such a lofty expense.
So that is the going rate for Whistle Pig.
I guess.
You might have more taxes or something here in Washington than most
we do.
places. That's why it's a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's good stuff. Have you had it?
No, I haven't.
You've never tasted it?
No,
No. Do you drink yourself?
I do drink.
Yeah. What do you like? What do you like to drink?
Usually just swill rotten cut.
Oh yeah.
I would sadly have to turn my attention from here onto the bars and hipster hangouts across America to hopefully find a $30 shot of Whistle Pig there instead. We take a look at a drink that should be illegal and then leave in defeat.
This is the worst alcohol that they ever created for the human liver.
Really? 95% alcohol.
That is something that you don't even light your cigarette with.
But how can you drink that? You'll die. You mix it with something? Like what?
Yeah, you light it.
Does it taste? Really? All right, see you later.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thanks a lot. Okay, that was an experience.
Let's get in.
It did look pretty I'm going to this side of the car because, yeah.
You're so used to it. Do the math.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $50 for the same things I just paid $5 for.
No way.
So
That evening, Abby took me to a place called Samurai Steakhouse, where we would encounter the Asian Walter White of Japanese cooking.
I guess I wasn't feeling okay. I felt that space and time went back and forth and sideways. I'm putting out fires all over the place. I guess it knocked me sideways. Oh, she made me go. Uppercase and underline. We are as prickly as a couple of porcupines. I'm putting out fires all over the place. Pick a letter lower down the alphabet. Oh, she made me go. Oh, suck it to me. Oh, suck it to me. Oh, suck it to me. I'm putting out fires all over the place. I guess it knocked me sideways. Oh, she made me go.
Oh no, run, Japanese people!
So has anything ever gone wrong in the cooking process? Have you thrown a knife at someone's head?
Oh no. Fortunately, no.
There's no accidents in the training here?
Not yet. I try to be really careful. The only thing that ever happened was I flung this at someone one time.
Oh my
It didn't hit him though.
Oh wow.
It like went like right past his head, like this way too. Like.
Oh my god.
Finishing off with some sherbet, is it?
Yes.
Damn right. We've had a great meal.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. I'm reviewing it 4 stars out of 4.
At least 5. Okay, that's cool. You're too. All right. Weirdo.
Holy
my God.
shit!
Over here, freaking retarded.
That guy was insane.
He was drunk too.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Like I smelled the alcohol.
After an unpleasant encounter with a drunken psychopath on the road, we head to a local karaoke bar to meet up with Abby's interesting assortment of friends.
Everybody is big this year. It's like
Nathan Fillion!
they didn't have any practice, they didn't have any wars.
She's down.
What just happened?
I've been running around the whole country. So.
Yeah, I know you're like.
He's like trying to get every single thing.
Not quite.
A singer on the f***ing planet. Kidding? I did not hate that.
I'm gonna find that out.
Did you see? Like you don't understand. She is my idol.
Really?
Yeah, she is so.
Kills it.
She's insane.
I made your dreams to hell and way you like to pray. Won't you come on over and stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Yourself away. And you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. With or without you.
On set, she goes, John, and comes over and gives me a hug. I start squeezing up there.
You have Michelle Obama arms, okay? Like, people with, yeah, okay? Are you
Yeah.
That's like the siren of your voice.
She told me to disarm a man like in 4 seconds or something.
It's true. It's true.
I believe it.
Shit, I would never.
Like I wouldn't touch
The
it.
last thing you want to do is Abby.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
Either she'll deafen you or like straight snap your neck.
Deciding not to torture the public with singing of my own, and with no one else left to sing, the karaoke man sings his heart out ironically.
Stand up. I just want to see you in the garden. Stand up, stand up, stand up.
Anyone else find it ironic that you see stand up but he's still sitting down?
I was
Oh God, please don't do it. Oh, don't.
She has a beard.
Somewhat exhausted from lack of sleep, Abby transports me to Seattle Airport to hopefully catch my flight in time.
But I did have some alcohol to help that.
Yeah. So much alcohol.
Lubricate. I can't say that today.
Yeah.
Lubricate the brain. This is not the right area.
When traveling with pets, please use an elevator instead of the escalator.
At SeaTac, I met a lovely former crackhead by the name of Charles Walton. A name that sounded, quite frankly, made up.
Charles Walton. Dan Meadows. Yeah.
He had 2 service dogs with him. The service. I was too afraid to ask.
I went on a bus to Vegas, and that bus. I don't know if you've been to Vegas, but that bus stop at Vegas at the Greyhound. That's a crazy place.
Right.
Yeah, you want to look out. You want to watch your money in that place.
Oh yeah.
A lot of places in the US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In LA?
Oh yeah. I didn't know that was.
Were you driving or walking?
No, walking. Yeah, I know. I know. It's stupid.
And you got away?
Yeah, I got away somehow.
I don't know if you're gonna make it to Chicago.
Yeah, I'm going to Chicago.
You're going to Chicago. Okay, you gotta be careful there.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Very careful.
See, I need advice from people who know.
Very careful.
Yeah. So
See, I'm from Indiana, which is like 30
You've
miles.
been to Chicago, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I grew up
Yeah.
in Indiana, like 30 miles from Chicago.
Yeah, not very far at all.
No.
Oh,
Not
okay.
very far, very close, matter of fact,
Very
because
close.
we used to go there to party. I'm 62, so I
Yeah,
used to party.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. But it's not that way
In
anymore.
the 60s.
Earl, I graduated high school 72.
72.
So back then,
Yeah.
we used to call it town because Gary is a little bitty place.
Yeah.
So, you know, we go to party in town. That's a big city. You
Yeah,
know,
Is Chicago good like otherwise? Like
yeah,
if you
it's
stay out of
good
the back?
as long as you don't go.
Stay out of the gang areas,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
like the South Central.
Finally, on the plane, I almost spilled tea on myself before failing to catch some quick shut-eye before my arrival in Colorado.
Next season on Medzy's America,
Everyone's happy, and then that.
Dan fearlessly makes his way through Tornado Alley to the East Coast.
All of the flavors and juices that come out of that brisket rain down on all the other barbecues.
He's really tall, so it's like, it's freakish. It's just my luck that this happens. Do you have that anywhere? Have you run into that in America? It's like a...
I got 10.
I'm really happy to meet you, and I need to make it to Tasmania.
The other day, and he was like,
Don't do that. I mean, that's not good.
Do you know the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag and all the nations. America. I've heard about there was some sort of monster that... Is there a rule that we get out of the way now?
Absolutely.
Yeah, all right. I thought so. That's sort of universal, that one.